Hello, my name is Kim Brophy. I am a Nova Scotia Works School Liaison. Today, I will talk about preparing for an interview. The key to success is preparation. In order to be successful in an interview, you need to take time to prepare. My motto is if a company has a website, you need to spend time reviewing it in order to have a concrete understanding of what the company does. When preparing for an interview, review the job description. List your skills and qualifications and match them to the description. Once you have a good understanding, prepare some basic information about yourself for possible interview questions. Remember to practice your answers, ideally with someone, whether it's a friend or a family member. If you don't have anybody to practice with, try rehearsing your answers in front of a mirror. The interview starts the minute you park your car. Remember to turn off your cell. Don't bring it if at all possible. Greet everyone upon entering the building. When you meet the interviewer, greet them with a smile and firm handshake. Use a confident and strong voice. Always take a few copies of your resume with you as a point of referral for yourself and potentially the interviewer if they misplaced your resume. Always have questions prepared for the interviewer at the end of the interview, such as, will you contact all interviewees to let them know if they were successful or not in obtaining the position? This shows that you're prepared and that you are following proper protocols for an interview. It's also a great way to end the interview. Types of interview questions. Be prepared to answer questions such as, tell me about yourself. This is a general question used to assess your fit with the company. Behavioral questions are used to focus on past behaviors as a predictor of future behaviors. It is important to always have positive answers in an interview, especially when speaking of past jobs. Situational questions are used to help the interviewer assess your ability to problem solve. One thing to always be aware of are illegal questions, such as questions about your race, gender, marital status, age, etc. You, as the interviewee, have the right to decline to answer such questions. Now let's look a little bit more at general interview questions. It is important to prepare answers for these general questions. They are the most common questions used by interviewers. Once you prepare your answers, take the time to practice with someone. If you are unable to practice with someone, rehearse your answers in front of a mirror. When answering, tell me about yourself, keep in mind you must focus on your skills, knowledge, and experience and education. The interviewer is not asking you for personal information, such as how many children you have or if you like sports, etc. When answering, what interests you in working for us? This is your opportunity to demonstrate how much you know about the company, and it's selling yourself. Always have your responses prepared for your strengths and weaknesses. It is easier to discuss your strengths as they are usually listed in your professional profile on your resume. However, weaknesses can be difficult. When an employer is asking you about a weakness, ideally you would have an answer of a weakness that you have already overcome or are working on overcoming. One example is, I used to have a hard time speaking in front of a group of people, but after participating in some public speaking classes and stepping out of my comfort zone, I am now comfortable speaking in groups. When asked the question, why should we hire you? This is where you refer to your knowledge, experience, and skills yet again and connect them to the position you're applying for. This is again your sales pitch. Behavioral-based interview questions. If you are asked a behavioral question that you have never experienced, answer with how you would react in a hypothetical situation. When answering these questions, make sure you have a beginning, middle, and end of your example, ideally always ending on a positive note. Situational interview questions. They give you the opportunity to place yourself in a hypothetical situation and think about how you would handle the situation. Always remember to remain positive with your answers. Illegal interview questions. It is always important to know your rights when it comes to questions interviewers can ask. Take the time to review these questions more in depth so you are prepared. Think about how you would respond to an interviewer if they were to ask you an illegal question. Be confident in your decision not to answer. Negative interview questions. Negative interview questions are negatively framed, often prompting the interviewee to provide a negative response. Remember to always remain positive in an interview. Even when asked a negative question, place a positive spin on it. Thank you for your time. If you have any questions, feel free to contact your local Nova Scotia Work Centre.